Hey guys, Charles here, and this is my iOS 15 wish list. So I have a wish list that I would like to see in iOS 15, which I think is quite reasonable based on how Apple have progressed throughout the years with their new updates and operating system kind of refreshes. Now, we probably won't see the first official look of iOS 15 till about June, July maybe, depending on how things go this year. So we're still a long way away from even seeing the first iteration, but I thought, you know what, let me just get my desired features in. So starting off, number one, better home screen customization. Now, Apple have opened up their OS to some extent, giving users the ability to change their icons, remove kind of labels, icon labels and things like that in a very kind of hacky way through Siri shortcuts. So it's not official, but it kind of is. So I would like to see an official way of changing app icons, even though I don't really use it, removing app icon labels to give it a bit of a cleaner look. Now, a new feature that I would like to see is to be able to change the number of apps you can have on a screen. So changing the kind of the grid size of the home screen. So currently it's 4x6. Be nicer to maybe squeeze in another column or another row of apps in there, which kind of utilizes the bigger screen. As well as that, it would be good to be able to change the size of icons, since it's always a set size. So you might be able to get bigger icons or smaller ones in, just to give it a bit of a personalized look. Now, another feature that I have seen a lot of people ask for is the ability to place icons anywhere on the screen. Now, there is a hacky way of getting around this by adding empty app icons or empty widgets to make it look like you've placed the icons wherever you want. But having a native way of placing the icons anywhere will be really good, especially for a bigger device. So another feature that I would like to see in iOS 15 is an always-on display. Just to have your clock on, or the number of notifications, or your timer or something like that, have it on the display without actually having to pick up the phone and turn the screen on itself. There are rumors floating around indicating that Apple's going to implement an always-on display with the new iPhones that are coming out later this year. They'll probably use a different screen technology to make it more battery efficient, like they did with the Apple Watches. But you can always dream. It would be really good to have a way of accessing the notification center without having to reach all the way to the top left corner to swipe it down. On, I think, all Androids now, you can just do a little swipe from halfway down the screen and that will open up the notification center. One feature I definitely want to see in iOS 15 is for the iPad, and that is the app library. So in iOS 14, Apple gave us the app library where we can keep all our apps that we don't want to see on our home screens, so we don't have to delete them or kind of hide them away in folders so you don't really see them on a daily basis. So you can only have the apps that you want on your home screens. Now, I thought that was brilliant. That made it a lot cleaner. You can have apps that you don't frequently use just hidden away, and I don't understand why they didn't bring that over to iPad OS. So that is a feature I would love to see on iPad. Now, another feature that I would like to see in iOS 15, and it's an iPad one, is for better support for a secondary monitor. As you can see, I've got two monitors in the back, and whenever I connect my iPad, it just duplicates it onto both the screens. So I usually have one of them off or have something else on one of the screens when I am using my iPad. But half the time it just duplicates everything from one screen to the other. And it would be nicer to be able to have two separate things open. Now, there are a few workarounds and a couple of hacks, but nothing is native, nothing is robust and feels Apple-ish. So a better secondary monitor support would be amazing. So that's about it. Those are the few features that I would like to see in the next update of iOS and iPadOS, which I think will be of great use to me. So thank you for watching. 3, 2, 1. Hey guys.